Eynesbury is a very unique resort, obviously based in Melbourne's west. It's about 35 kilometres from the CBD. We're almost a green gated community, so unlike all the other, I guess, estates that are out the west, which is obviously the big growth corridor in Melbourne right now, Eynesbury is surrounded by a green wedge zone and rural conservation, which makes it very unique, which means that it is a green gated community and it will remain a green gated community. We have a very unique long entrance into Eynesbury, which goes through our grey box forest. There's a championship 18-hole golf course at Eynesbury as well, 50% open space, and uniquely we've got about 60 heritage listed assets on the Victorian Heritage Register, which are dotted all throughout Eynesbury. So there's a lot of history, there's a lot of romance to Eynesbury, which makes it very, very different. We've also got about 3,000 residents currently living in Eynesbury, and that's about 1,000 homes. So there's a lot of history, and it's an established community. Already has a lot of, I guess, landscape and infrastructure already in place, which sets it apart from everywhere else out the west. If you have a look at Melbourne, I mean, the 25 to 40 kilometre band that goes around the CBD, you can't go south, you can't go east, you can't go north. Melbourne can only push west, and I think that's where all the opportunity is. And in particular, Eynesbury is about 12.6 square kilometres, so we're a very big estate, and we're ideally positioned between the two fastest growing municipalities in Victoria, which are Melton and Wyndham. So we sit right bang in the middle. And I guess from an investment viewpoint, if we narrow down specifically onto Eynesbury, there's three key things actually which are happening this year in Eynesbury. We're providing a road connection on Mount Mary Road, which goes directly into Wyndham. So that'll really open up Eynesbury to a whole new set of customers out west. And what that also means is when you open up infrastructure, you increase pricing. So that's bound to happen. So there's absolute capital growth coming. We've got our government primary school, which has just signed our contracts and exchange contracts for the purchase of the land of the primary school. So that primary school will be coming we're hoping to open in 2021. And we've also actually just this month had the Victorian State Government offer in a round of funding to Melton Council. They provided $3 million in funding for our recreation and sporting ovals, which is a great win for the community. I guess because we're an established community already, and I said we've got a Graham Marsh Design Championship 18-hole golf course. We've got a beautiful 1870s heritage listed bluestone homestead, which is part of the original rural homestead for the community. We'd be happy to extend an offer to invite people out to come and enjoy a round of golf, even have lunch on us. So happy to do that for family and friends of Hermitage Homes.